Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to IAllegedly. Got a good one for you today because this is political insanity. And we're going to walk and shop and go to the other side of the mall and talk about something that's a few things that are unbelievable. And first things first, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But let's get into it. This mall is huge. This is the 2.8 million square foot mall that I was at for Black Friday and came back just to finish up some shopping. But look at this, the bridge that carries over. Now, first things first, Joe Biden issued many pardons when he was president of the United States, thousands of them. They anticipate that 92% were signed by the auto pen. And there are great stories. Here's the thing, the reason why we're talking about this is because what if this is all null and void? What if all those people that were given pardons at the last minute for the January 6th group, Fauci, Adam Schiff, all those people, what if they were just Liz Cheney? What if all that stuff was just thrown out? What kind of chaos would that create? Seriously, ask the question. And you can sit there and say, oh, we need to get over it. We need to move on. Really? Do we? How about the only real pardon that was signed at the last minute was for Hunter? So Hunter's off. Hunter got himself a pardon. And Hunter did some crazy, crazy stuff. We all know that. But as you read these articles that are below, you got Hunter Biden in the White House the last few days dictating policy. Who the hell is he? Who is he? Seriously. That is insane. It's absolutely insane. You've got days that pardons were written and signed when Joe Biden was out of the country playing golf. Oh, he's allowed to do that, Dan. He's president. No, he's not, guys. Has to be there. You have days that hundreds of people were given clemency for different crimes. Good for them. But what if those were signed and they were null and void? What is your answer to that? Oh, it's okay. It's no big deal. Get over it, Dan. Come on, Dan. These people needed a break and they got it. And you want them rotting in jail for drug crimes for the rest of their lives? No. Okay? I really don't. But what's right about this? Seriously. Because we're living in a world that is insane right now. It is just nuts. You have a man that was elected in New York City, came and then, rubbed hands with Donald Trump, and then 5 minutes later was talking about how he's going to get crazy. This guy, I want you to think about what's going to happen right now. And that first things first is you're going to see people with real estate that are going to do certain things in New York City that you've never seen before. So, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Now, think about this. If you want to sell, if you own a three-unit apartment building or more, they want to pass an ordinance in New York City that you have to notify a nonprofit organization 30 days before you sell the unit. So December 1st rolls around and you want to sell your unit. You have to notify the nonprofit in 30 days, and then you have to give the nonprofits the chance to make the first offer. They have 120 days to make the offer. Okay, guys, you understand how much time that is? It's 150 days right there. 150 days. And again, I'm too stupid to figure out how many months that is. So 150 days for these people to sit there and decide if they want to buy your property. Now, then you can go to the open market. That will kill real estate in New York City. Kill it. It will be done before this video. Before you watch the end of this video, it's done for real estate in New York City. Now, think about this. After you get the offer that you accept, you then have to go back to the nonprofits in New York, and you have to say, do you want to top this or make an offer? And then they have another set period of time to make another offer. It will take 6 months, 8 months to sell a piece of property. Now think about this. You're lucky enough that you and your wife go out and you got to buy a house, property, apartment building, say 3 units, 4 unit, fourplex in New York City. And your kids start running your estate because you're in failing health. So your son says, oh, let's get mom and dad's place sold so they don't have to deal with this in their old age. Can't do that anymore. You can't go get a private buyer. Hey, Mr. Jones, you own the other 2 units on the street. You'd like to buy this one? Make us a deal. Cash. We don't want any shenanigans. And no, can't do that. It's done. It's done. It's done. Think about that. So these are the people that they're bringing in to run New York City. And socialists, communists, whatever you want to call it, it's insane. It is absolutely insane because my friend, who is a retired cop who spent well over 20 years as a beat cop, as a detective, and never became in management, but was a street cop. And a great guy at that, okay? This street cop says how insane this is that they want to do the social work thing. We want to have social workers come out and deal with situations before the police get called. I am telling you, think of the problems. Think of the people fighting here, shopping. Okay, you want to go out. You want to deal with that with a social worker. Domestic violence, shootings, robberies, craziness. You want to deal with that? No. It's done. New York City is finished. Now, here's the best one. They just hired a transportation secretary. Okay? Transportation secretary. The transportation secretary, his name is Ben Furness. Not making it up. Ben Furness. Mr. Furness doesn't believe in automobiles. Now, here's the thing. It's not like walking at the mall. New York City, people think that everybody, like you can get from one side to the other. You can't. You can't. It's a very diverse group of people. It's a very diverse group of wealth. You've got the lowest of lows and you've got the wealthiest people on the planet Earth. With that, you need to have automobiles. You need to have transportation. Imagine no cars in New York City. Okay? You're going to have some rich socialite taking the bus or the subway, Dan. Come on. It'll be free, though. You know, it's insane. So, let me know what you think about this stuff. What do you think about the auto pen? Now, here's the thing. You can sit there and say, Trump signed stuff with an auto pen. It's to kids at schools. Guys, he does the pardons and the proclamations and executive orders in front of the press. He does all that, whether you like that guy or not. You hate that guy, signs them all for a very good reason in front of everybody. But what if all that stuff is null and void? Could Joe Biden be brought up on charges? What about Hunter? What are all these other people involved that had him do all this stuff? You've had multiple people in his administration, assistants, his doctor, people take the fifth, won't testify, which they're entitled to do. Understand that everybody's is entitled to their day in court. But the point is that there's no answers. Oh, this guy was totally fit. Dan, this guy was running the show. This guy is like a mafia boss. He's just in charge. Nobody said anything like that. He is a business leader. He took care of everything. Okay? A little bit more to finish this. But isn't this crazy? Look at this. This is the mall. That's the mall we filmed for Black Friday. And this is the other side across the street. That's a completely separate place. Has nothing to do with the main mall. It's separate. They're also tearing down. They have another section of the mall that's across the street. Used to have a movie theater, restaurant, things like that. They want to level that and build what else but apartment complex, apartment buildings and things like that. So a couple more things to finish this. Don't forget to check out our new video sharing site, newvideos.com. It's free to join. It's very cool. But you can advertise on it. You can share videos with your family. Thing is taken off. A lot of business owners are using it to send their ads out and have the commercials be their own commercials. Because think about it, on other sites, you can't have that. So check it out today. Plus, we have a private site, IAllegedly Live, where everything that's too hot to handle other places can be seen there. Check that out today. IAllegedly.tv is where you sign up for that. Here's one more thing that's crazy politically. Remember Fani Willis that brought that case against Donald Trump in Georgia? Okay, well, that was dismissed this last week in its entirety. Now, here's the wild part and the insane part. Donald Trump is entitled to his reasonable collection costs and attorney's fees for defending that case, every aspect of that. How many millions of dollars will that be? Seriously, that will be, I mean, what, $5 million in legal fees? What do you think? What do you think he paid for that over those years? I mean, think about it. It's going to be crazy. So let me know. What do you think about that? Should he be entitled to that money? I'm going to end this video with these last few things. And again, political insanity. We're just going to go with that theme. First things first, guys. There is a city in Cleveland, Lorain, just outside of Cleveland, okay, in Ohio. And they had an auxiliary police force that had no authority, but they were out walking around writing people parking tickets. And you can say, oh, we have that in our city, Dan. These people write parking tickets. No, they write it when you're in the red zone. They write it when you've been over, you've been over time on your parking meter. They're allowed to do things like that. These guys were writing citations for tinted windows. These were writing citations for your car is too far away from the curb. And people are like, what is this? And ignoring it. The problem with it is that they would then go out and have a notice to appear. Sometimes they'd make the notice to appear 6 days later. I can't do that. I'm out of this country. I'm gone. They would then issue a warrant for these people's arrest for your parking ticket. And they had thousands of parking tickets issued through this auxiliary company that had no authority. It was ridiculous. But, you had hundreds of people that had their license suspended. And then they're driving. Then you get pulled over by the real cops. And then they sit there and they go, hey, your license is suspended. We're going to impound your car. Imagine that fun. Okay? So, crazy. Please look at silver. The CME said they had a power failure on Friday, which is nonsense. You're going to see silver prices go through the roof. It's just going to, because there's not enough silver to match the contracts that they've promised. So get ready for what I think is going to be a major short squeeze. It's going to be fantastic. So final thing. Oh, let's end it with something good. 56% of all dog owners say that their dog is their soulmate. Yet, I love Rosie, but Rosie is great. Rosie's not my soulmate. So make good choices, guys, okay? I'm going to go shop inside. Hope you guys are well. Hope you survived Black Friday. And let's go inside the mall. It's just, this side is a little less busy, but it's nice. Onward and upward. Oh, don't forget, guys.